Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to review Gone with the Wind from 1939, directed by Victor Fleming. And in this film Vivien and Leigh plays Scarlett O'Hara, this very how should I say, selfish and spoiled young woman who lives during the American Civil War, with her, and you sort of follow her life during that war and also the aftermath of the war. You sort of see her as this very manipulating young woman who really much is in love with a guy named Ashley, played by Leslie Howard. But unfortunately for Vivien Leigh's character, Ashley is engaged to Olivia de Havilland's character, but she can't really understand why that he is in love with her. So she feels she feels jealous about the situation. But at the same time, there's a lot of men who is very attracted to her, including Gable's character, Red Butler, and. And through the film she's, I think, married 3 times. So a lot of things happen, and it is this very, it is 4 hours long Hollywood epic, with beautiful scenery, and just the technicolor look is fantastic. It looks absolutely beautiful, this film. It's actually quite amazing how well made it is. You know, it feels like it could have been made in the late 60s or early 70s. It really looks so modern for its time. And also just many of the subject matter, including, if you look at Scarlett O'Hara as a character, she is a very independent young woman, and although she is very spoiled and you are very annoyed by her presence, you still have empathy for her, since she is very much a human being who you understand how she feels. You understand that she doesn't want to be poor anymore, and you also understand some of the frustration of living through the Civil War, and her struggle to find the right man in her life, but she's just makes the one selfish decision after another. So you're also very annoyed by her, and you also feel for Clark Gable's Red Butler character, because he is also a how should I say, a Don Charmeur. He is a charming man who has a lot of women friends, and has a great life essentially, but he's also a quirky guy, and he sees something in Scarlett O'Hara. He sees potential, because even though he also is annoyed by her, he also sees something incredible about her presence, and about that they could have a connection between them, because in some ways they are very much like each other. But of course Scarlett O'Hara doesn't see that at all. She just wants Ashley, and express that she wants him, and so in many ways, it's a film that, although it's very epic in scale, it has an intimacy between characters, and you understand many of the characters' decisions, even though some of them you're not necessarily agreeing with. Um, Also, the whole idea of some of these people are never satisfied in life, because I think Scarlett O'Hara as a character, if you look at her, she wants something she can't have. She wants, even though she doesn't want to be poor, but even when she is more wealthy, that isn't enough for her. She becomes married. She's manipulating men into be interested in her, but yet she's not satisfied with it, because all she wants is something she can't have, and she wants something bigger than she probably understand. So it's very interesting. I really like how her character is portrayed, because I really think she has an interesting development through the film, and even though she is spoiled and all that stuff, she also have a stubbornness and a sense of she has to carry on, and that I like about it. She really she knows, even though she probably doesn't know what she wants, she knows that something has to be done to survive, and that I think fascinating about her. The same with Clark Gable's character. Um, it's also the film also explore, of course, Clark Gable and Scarlett O'Hara's eventually marriage, and you sort of see, even though he thinks that he has found the right one, they are really not happy in their marriage, and it's really turbulent, and that it ends up in many tragic circumstances. Really, their relationship is abusive, but they also have a child together, which also ends in a tragic way. And you really especially feel for Clark Gable's character, because he really cares about her, and he really cares about their daughter. And even though he also makes selfish decisions, you do feel that in the end he is a guy who wants to do the right thing. Um, and the film, it explores. It's 4 hours long, so it takes a lot of your time, and there's a lot of things that happen to the war and the consequences of war, and a lot of people dies, and there's also, it portrays slavery, maybe in a very that may be some of the elements that the film is a bit romanticized in that way. It portrays slavery a bit, maybe too how to say, to Hollywood, kind of like, but in many ways it's still modern in that sense, that it has the slavery, the slavish, how to say, the people in the slavish circumstances, some of the black people, they are portrayed as human beings, and I like that a film from the 1930s can actually make character development for them, and also see that for example, Scarlett O'Hara also have some respect for them. It's not just made for that they have to be portrayed as stereotypes, if that makes sense. I think the film, although it has great character development, there's many tragic circumstances in the film, and near the end, now I'm going to spoil something, just so you want. Olivia de Havilland's character ends up also dying, and I think her death is a bit rushed, actually. I think it comes after another death that is much more heavy and emotional, and her death is much more, how to say, it comes in a situation. I feel it could have been developed much more in details, because I think her death is necessary, but I think it's just a way to wrap everything up in the end. There has to be a resolution for Clark Gable and Vivien Leigh's character. But all this is a fantastic film. It looks beautiful. The music by Max Steiner is incredible. The cinematography, gorgeous. It has a great structure, and it's never really dull, and that is a really great thing for a film that's 4 hours long. That's never dull. Great actors, and it has heart. It is, and also just is one of those Hollywood epic romance that just works incredibly well and can never be repeated. I think it's one of, yeah, the best, and that's all I have to say about Gone with the Wind. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know in the comments what you think of this film, and I hope you will all have a very nice day. Bye.